Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm USA Today bestselling author Hildy McQueen, and there you get a sneak preview of my last week, which was St. Patrick's Day after I filled it all out. Right now I am about to do the week of the 22nd through the 28th of March. And I have decided to do a monochromatic spread, which is using all one color. It was kind of strange because I just did one in all green, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm really in the mood for yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. I just think it's so bright and cheery, and it really reminds me of spring and all the new stuff sprouting, the pollen in the air. I don't get bad headaches or anything, but I did get a headache, very light headache for 2 days, and then right now I'm sniffing a little bit, so I apologize for that. Anywho's, let's see. So I needed to finish this book. I went on a writing retreat last week, and I was so excited. I actually did more than I planned to. I had hoped for 20,000, but I really had settled for 18. And thought, you know, if with 18,000, I'll be set up to finish the book in a couple of days. And I did make the 20K. I was so happy with that result. So this week I know for sure that I have to finish the book, which is the second book in my Clan Ross of the Hebrides series, which will be a spin-off to my current releases of Clan Ross. Those flowers that you're seeing me cut in half are from the new, I think it's pretty new, book called Color for Flowers, Color for Florals, and it is shows the number 613 on the cover. And what I like about this is it has some black and white flowers that you can color to whatever your theme is or whatever your spread is. So it makes it really easy to set up a spread in a specific color, or you can color them multicolors. You know, it's all good. So I think I'm gonna have to go get another one of these books because I can see right now that I will be using or wanting to use these a lot. So yeah, so I placed this floral spray here, and then I think the other one I cut in half because I love cutting florals in half and using them in different places. I ended up moving that one from there because I didn't really like how it looked. And then I tore this one. I tore a little piece of it. I was so annoyed. So, yeah. And then when I tried to take it off my finger, I tore it again. I was like, really? Come on. So I ended up not using it because I tore it twice. Yeah, so this week is mostly finishing up my book that I almost got to. I only need like, I think 12K to finish it, or 10K or something like that. And so this week I was all about finishing the book that I wrote while I was away. And then I had like a bunch of stuff to do this week. You'll see as I go along with putting down all this decor. Here's where I moved that to another place, and I ended up really liking how it looked once I was done coloring them in. So yeah, I had like a bunch of stuff going on this week, which it was kind of strange to me. I'm like, really? I have stuff to do. I have places to go. It feels so normal. What is that anymore? You know what? It's getting on my nerves that we all keep saying back to normal, when we know darn well in the back of our heads that I don't think it ever will happen. Life that we knew before the pandemic will not change. It'll stay it'll just be different. That's my opinion anyway. I just think from now on it'll be different. It'll be like the flu. It'll be something that we will expect people to get, and hopefully not as bad as now, but that's what I expect. But enough about that. Let's get on to more brighter things. The boxes and everything. I'm trying to think if I pull anything from another book. Oh yes, this one. This one is called Pressed Florals, and I do go in this one to pull out boxes that have little flowers. Once again, I think that one I leave, but then I pull out another one that didn't have a yellow flower, and I end up replacing that one. And this one is also a brand new book. It's called Pressed Flowers or Pressed Florals. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. But the flowers in it look like they're like real flowers. They're pictures of real flowers that are pressed and flattened. I guess the image is flattened. So Sorry, that was my elbow sliding on my desk. I did not pass gas, although I'm not beyond that. uh, yes, so let me explain what I do every day. So for those of you that don't know, I am a full-time writer, and so every day I pretty much do the same thing. In this planner, I have a work planner that I will be doing another video on, but for the most part, this planner is for planning ahead, decorative, to share with you guys my days and what is going on, that kind of stuff. So I don't put a lot of the same stuff every day. So I will go ahead and tell you what I do on a daily basis. So at the beginning of the week, depending on what I have to do and get done, like if I have to do rewrites, then I set the time for that. This week I was doing finishing a book. So I set myself up to write 3,000 words a day between Monday and Thursday. With Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, no, Tuesday I put down only 2,000 words because I had a couple of things to do. So that would get me to finish the book no later than Friday, which I did. I was just like, I'm getting it done this week. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, no excuses. I also check my sales stats every day, review and answer my emails every day. That is my morning routine. I sit at my desk, drink my tea, and answer emails. Check my sales stats, post a picture on Facebook every single morning. I also, 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do promotion. So I pick a book that I'm going to promote that week and I promote it twice. And then I also go to my reader group twice a week at least. I try to go more often, but sometimes, I know that if I say twice a week at least, I will do that. So I do visit my readers group at least twice a week and post things there, interactive stuff. I go to authors groups. I try to go more often, but right now, I guess I'm going to say once a week average. I try to go more than that, but I do have several authors groups, and if you write, you should join authors groups. Because I write historical romance, I belong to 3 or 4. I think it's 4 author historical romance writer groups, and some of them have reader groups. Others have just where we give each other support and ask questions about, well, what's going on with you guys? Have you guys ever heard of this? Should I try this? That kind of stuff. There's also groups that do cross promotion, so authors get together and on there you post. If you have something coming up, a release or whatever, and ask the other ones, whoever can, to promote your book. And that's what cross promotion is. And then you go in there and check. I go in there into that group and check at least once a week to see if somebody needs something promoted so that I can promote it for them. And then I'll do it on either my Tuesday or my Thursday promotion day. As far as fun groups, I am a member of, like, I don't know, I need to count, but I'm going to say at least 6 planning groups. That if you are into planning like I am, there are specific groups for things like happy planners, for instance. There's another group that I belong to that actually my friends and I started here locally, which is called Georgia, what is it called? Georgia Planners, I don't know what it's called. I just forgot. I think it's Georgia Planners and Crafters. And we post pictures of our planning spreads and get ideas of new stuff that's going around. And also if there's any sales or, some of the members are members of certain sticker shops. They are ambassadors, so they'll post discounts or sales or, the normal enabling of each other. Okay, so here I'm using a zebra mild liner, and I don't know if you know, but on the other side of the highlighter point tip is a finer tip, and that's what I'm using to color in these flowers a little bit. I'm trying not to color solidly color in, but I'm doing more like a highlights, and I think that turned out really, really nice for someone like me. I cannot draw, but I really enjoyed how this looks by me just coloring in. I do love to color. I color on my iPad. I have a coloring book, and I'm like hoping to get into that, and so because I bought a coloring book and some pencils, so I'm hoping to get into that. But right now, I color on my iPad, which the colors are already chosen for you, so it's like a no-brainer. And yeah, so anyway, once I get this colored in, I really, really, really like the way it turned out. And so this gives you an idea of what to do with that colorful floral sticker book. So, and you can find the sticker book at Michael's at I think it's happyplanner.com. Let me look and see if it's on the back of this book. Huh, you would think it did. I think it's the happyplanner.com. So you can go there and find it, and lots of times they have sales and stuff. They just had one this past weekend. Let's see what else. Oh, yes. The mile liners, I will put a link for those. Those I get from Amazon. And the pressed flowers, both of the books that I'm using here, I bought at Michael's. They had a sale for 30, was it 30 or 40% off? I don't remember, but I got a really good deal. I got them for like $10, and they're normally $20 for a book. It's worth it. I'm not gonna lie, because there's so many stickers in there, but $20 just makes me cringe. So I always buy them when they are on sale, or I have a credit or a gift card or something, then it doesn't hurt as much. All right, so now that I've colored in the flowers, I think I'm gonna pull out and other stickers. These, those are the two highlighters that I'm using. I'm just showing to you that the two tips, because I was like, yay, there's two tips on here, which make it easier to color it in. Yeah, so now I'm using the green one to color in some of these sleeves, and then I think that's all I do there for that part. So I'm gonna start. Am I gonna start planning day today? So I'm gonna use some boxes, and oh my gosh, what is that one? I think it's called handwritten boxes. I was gonna use it, but decided not to because the what? Or did I? I don't remember. I think I do end up using two green boxes and then end up covering the lettering because of what it said. It didn't really pertain to what I wanted to use them for. Because right now I'm looking at it going, I didn't use those, but then I realized I must have covered up the writing on them. That's what I did. Okay, so yeah, those are called handwritten boxes, and that is also a new sticker book from Happy Planner people. And I don't know why it's taking me so long to decide what to do, but it did. Yeah, so I think that one says remember. I can't really see because my screen is really tiny, even though I don't know why. I should be able to see it bigger. So then I'm looking for what I'm gonna put on the boxes and to use day to day, and I end up getting this binder that has these it's called Stick Girls, and they I'm trying to remember if I bought them in a sticker book. I think I did, but then I tore them apart and put them in a little binder. But there's several of them now available. If you go to the, what do you call it, Happy Planner website, there's several of these Stick Girl sticker books. So, and I think they're super cute. So I ended up just using those girls and one from Stick with the Plan. There they are. That's the Stick Girls. And they come in a sticker book, but I just had tore up the sticker book and put them separately into this little binder. Don't ask me why. So then I used that one with the curly hair holding a coffee cup because my friend Mary Margaret and I went for coffee and food at this place called the Inner Bean here in town. And they have they make the best quesadillas. You go in there and then you tell them what you want in it. And it was so good. I had black beans, avocado, bacon, cheese, of course. And did I have one other thing? Black beans, spinach. It was just delicious. And then I had a Earl Grey latte, and that was super good. And I asked them to put a pump of sugar-free caramel in it. Girls, I recommend that stuff. I was like drinking into the last drop. I was not playing with that latte. Between the quesadilla and the latte, I was in heaven, and the great company, of course. Oh, I guess I do use that little box with the girl with the coffee cup says lunch. Oops, I better pause. Okay, my little dogs were excited because hubby came home. All right, let's continue on. So I am putting up another sticker for Wednesday for my Zoom meeting, and that little tiny sticker comes from a sticker shop that I like, Plan to Plan, I think. I'll put the link below for it. I always say that. I don't know that I always put links for things below. Okay, so I am looking for something. I don't know what, and because like I said, I can't see, but I know that I'm going to be needing a sticker for the appointment that I have on Tuesday. I don't see that one there yet. I'm hoping that I can start my day-to-day planning so I can tell you guys a little bit more about it. Oh yes, I put this little girl here with the laundry basket because on Mondays I do laundry. I'm pretty much a creature of habit, so Mondays are laundry, and then Tuesdays I usually have to go to chiropractor, physical therapy. Wednesdays are my Zoom meeting and writing. So normally I don't leave my house on Mondays and Wednesdays or Fridays if I can avoid it, because those days I like to concentrate on getting my writing done. The little writing sticker I just put down, I'm going to end up moving that one. These are from Procrastinate Planner, and she makes a lot of stickers for writers or authors, whatever you like to call yourself. And I love her stickers. They're really cute. Okay, so I'm putting down my writing, the days that I plan to do mostly writing, and then I check my text, and that one's from my hairdresser, I think, and so that stops me from putting a writing sticker on Friday because I'm getting, I have a hair appointment to get my blowout done, and I have decided not to color my hair anymore. So she's kind of asking me, are you sure? I'm like, yes, because 2 weeks after I get my hair colored, the gray is back, and I am not having it. I'm tired of it. I mean, I have the gray spots there all the time, so it's only for a few days after I get it colored that it matters. So anyway, we'll see. I might change my mind later, but for now I'm saying I'm gonna just stop coloring it, see what it looks like. All right, the little teacups, those are cute. They're from Stella Bow Design Co. And I really like her little stickers. They're like doodly. I love doodly stickers. Finally, I'm gonna start writing in what I'm doing day to day. So Monday I put down the 3K for writing of my Facebook post and email check, which is something I do every day. Change the linens on the bed, which I did. I'm also writing in my chiro appointment on Wednesday, and the fact that I am, oh, for that one I like to stick with the plan. The little girl, I love her little sticker. So here she is stretching. And I don't know what I'm looking for. What else am I going to put down? Oh, no, I don't know. Zoom meeting on Wednesday, like I said. And that's also hunk day. And I did not end up sending out a newsletter. I just realized it. So, oh, I guess I'll have to try to do one this coming week. Sugary Gal Shop has these really cute dentist gal. It doesn't match the color at all, but you know, I don't go to the dentist that often, so I'm like, I'm using the sticker. And so that was on Thursday. So that's why I said I'm leaving the house a lot this week, because I had coffee and my chiro appointment on Tuesday. I had dentist appointment on Thursday, hair appointment on Friday, and then Saturday that I'm filling in right there because I'm covering up what was on there. And I'm using that box because I have book club. I couldn't find a girl holding a book, so I ended up with her because she's holding a planner, but it's green, so I thought, it looks good enough, right? So yeah, there I am, but adding the little cute washi tape that I am not sure where I got, but I really like it. And I wrote down that I have book club and then my hair appointment on Friday. And what else am I going to write in? I think that the rest of the stuff that I'm writing in is mainly just, day-to-day stuff that I know I have going on. I am pulling out another, am I using another sticker, girl? I'm looking down on my spread and I don't see one, but maybe I'm putting another one down. I don't think I do. I don't even know what I'm looking for right there. I don't know if you guys got a glimpse of my ring. I really like it. I think it's super cute. Where did I get that? I think I got it at Kohl's. And I got a lot of compliments on it. Well, one compliment. I got one compliment. That's funny, a lot. We always say that, huh? When we get a compliment, we're like, I got a lot of compliments on this dress. But only one person said they thought it was pretty. Okay, maybe that's just me. I colored in her dress so that she matches the spread. And oh my gosh, I just think that looks so cute. It really does. I'm putting it back in here, but I'm still gonna add a couple things because then I realized, you know what, it looks kind of like everything is, there's a big open space like at the bottom right there in the center, bottom of Tuesday and Wednesday. I didn't like that blank space, so I'm looking for something to put there because I just thought, you know, I am gonna write some things in, but that just looked really empty to me and it just looked unbalanced. So I'm looking for something to put there, and so that's what I'm doing now. And I almost put that one that says sunshine and happy times, but then I realized that it had a pink in it, and I'm like, that totally does not go because I don't need to add another color to it. But this one that says be the light that helps others shine, I thought perfect, and I do like it. Once I put it down and I look at it, I really like it, but I wish I would have put something on the top right, or I don't know, maybe not. I guess once I fill it in and write in it everything that went on, then it'll be look more balanced. But right now it looked, when I'm looking at it right now, it kind of looks a little unbalanced, but I really like the way it turned out. I finish up by adding a few things, like I said, what I do on a day-to-day that I knew was going on, and things that I had to get done during the week. I don't, what am I writing now? Oh, hunk day. It almost looks like one word. And yeah, you know, I have to add that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do promo. And then on Friday, I added like 3 things. I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to write. Oh, by the way, I write the dates on the top and write them wrong. And I tried to fix one and I still wrote them wrong. It's supposed to be, Monday was the 22nd. It's supposed to end on the 28th. So, yeah. And it's still that way. I need to fix it, but you know, whatever. Sometimes some of us need help when it comes to dates. I hope that you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of the yellow spread. Thanks, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.